Hello everybody, welcome to my first art supplies haul. I haven't used any of this art supplies yet, so it's all fresh, and I may end up doing reviews on and first impressions on some of the items that I've actually never used before. Okay, here's the first item. I got a fan brush, which I use for blending with oils, and it blends really well. And you can also use it in watercolors to make pine trees. It's an interesting technique. Like, you draw a line down and then you kind of do this back and forth to make a pine tree. Anyway, yeah, so that was my first item. My next item are these beautiful ornate Victorian style frames, which I'm thinking about creating little mini original pieces of art in. There you go. There's the first one, and the second one, and the third one, the biggest one, and all the random children inside the frames. Oh my god, there's people outside yelling. Okay, so I kind of live in the ghetto, by the way, if you wanted to know. Next, I got this lovely Victorian style frame, and it looks like that. And here is the ornate detailing in the corners. Beautiful. This really beautiful ornate frame, and it was on sale for $11.99 at Michael's. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's thick and it feels like it's made of wood. And it's just beautiful and golden and stunning and heavy. Like, it really seems like it's worth like maybe even $100. Like, it's amazing, and so I'm really excited to create a piece for this. Next up are these Prismacolor Kohl Erase pencils. And I've been wanting to get them for a while because I've seen some YouTube artists using them to draw outlines and then use them with Copic markers or watercolors, and they just look so beautiful. So I had to get some. And the colors I got, they come in packages of 12 and 24, I believe, but I found the prices a little too expensive, especially since these were the colors that I really wanted. I didn't really need the whole pack, so I ended up getting lavender, light blue, pink, and rose. Next up are these three Micron pens. I got them in 005. Well, I got two of them in 005, and the other one in a thicker number, 05. Here. There, you can see the nib. And these are great for outlining your artwork, and when you use watercolors or other media over them, they don't, or even Copics, they don't run or anything like that. Next up are these three beautiful gel pens. I always get white ones for details. They're a Jelly Roller brand, by the way. You can't really see them because the light is so bright. But yeah, they look like that. So I got two Jelly Rolls in white, and then I got one in silver because I've always wanted to try the other colors that they have. And so this is my first foray into that. And next are these two Allegro Sablite brushes that are Opus brand, I think, and they come in 1 and then 3/0. I'm not really sure what any of that means. I always end up getting brushes that I think I'll be able to do good detail work with or be able to spread big washes of paint with. So I kind of just feel the brush and see how sturdy it is and how smooth the bristles are and everything. So those are, and I want to use those brushes for my work with gouache and outlining artwork with gouache. So next up we have the Pentel Color Brush. Now, When I was in the art store, there was the option to get the Pentel pocket brush, and the lady that was helping me said that the only difference between the two was that the pocket brush had a hard shell, whereas this one, like a hard plastic shell to it, and this one is kind of longer and doesn't have that hard plastic shell. And she said that they were basically the same brush, so I ended up getting the cheaper one. This was about $10. The one that she had, the other one, was the pocket brush, and it was about $20. So I thought, you know, if it's just about how it looks, then I'll take the cheaper brush for sure. Now next up is this little sketchbook. It's a mixed media Strathmore sketchbook with a smooth vellum surface. And I got this so that I could practice gouache and practice the other media that I got. So, and I also am thinking about doing a doodle series on my channel where I just don't draw anything too serious and just doodle about and have fun. What do you guys think of that? Should I do that series? Let me know in the comments below. Next up is the Koi water brush. Now the way that this works is you undo the barrel, you fill it with water, then you put this back on. I think it goes this way. And then you just pinch the barrel and water comes out. So you don't have to use a cup of water when you're painting with watercolors. So I've always wanted to try one of these, and I'll probably do a first impressions video and review on trying one of these. So look forward to that. Next up, I got a lovely pencil sharpener for my kohl erase pencils and my regular pencils too, and my pencil crayons, or colored pencils as I believe Americans call them. So I got that, and it's just the stickers holding it on. It's just a simple pencil sharpener. Alright, next up is this small paint palette that I got from my gouache paints. And you just stick your thumb through there if you want to. And you can put your brushes here, I think. And yeah, just a simple plastic palette. And speaking of palettes and gouache, I splurged and I got a ton of gouache. I ended up getting all the primary colors as well as a Payne's Gray, and where's the other one? And a Quinacridone Rose. And I'll show you the other colors too. Got a Cerulean Blue. Oh, and they're M. Graham and Company. Hansa Yellow primary. I got two whites, zinc white and titanium white, because first of all I didn't know the difference between the two, so I wanted to try them out. And second of all, I'm gonna need two whites because I'll use more white paint than any other of the paints because of mixing. I got a cadmium red light, ivory black, and hooker's green. So that's that. And now for the item that cost the most money. My Arches watercolor hot press paper. So basically this is 100% cotton, and it's 12 by 16 inches, and the company was founded in 1492. Isn't that crazy? And I believe it's made in France. Yes, in France. And this is probably the highest quality watercolor paper you can buy, maybe at a higher pound ratio than 140 pounds, but this is pretty much top of the line watercolor paper. And the block of paper was $88, and maybe you can get it cheaper online, but I ended up getting it at my art store. And anyway, the reason why I get this really high quality paper is not only because it performs beautifully and has a beautiful smooth finish with just enough tooth, like just enough, not too much, it's perfect. I also get it because I want to offer my customers and art collectors the best quality that I can and make sure that the paintings that they buy from me last for longer than they'll live. Like, this paper is archival quality, completely gorgeous, and I just want to offer the best quality. So that's why I purchased it. Last but not least, one of the items I was most excited to get were these Fine Tech Calligraphy Pearl colors, and they're watercolors made in Germany, and they come in these gorgeous, gorgeous golds and silvery gold tones as well, and an actual silver at the back. Might be hard to see because of my lighting setup, I apologize. And I'll take them out so you can get a closer look. I can figure out how. So they come in this little plastic container, and you just open it like that, and you can even take the actual little pods of watercolor out, which is really neat. And they just look like that, all beautiful and gorgeous and unused as of yet. But yeah, that is the end of my haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and comment down below what items you've purchased recently or that you recommend that I should check out. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I love comments. I read them all, and I try to reply back to all of them as well. And if you have an art channel, also post down below and let me know so I can check it out. And basically, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. we're just eating some lunch in here. We're sharing some nachos. Me and my mama. I'm all sweaty. Yeah, it's hot as hell out. This is called the Backstage Lounge on Granville Island. We're right by the bridge, which is right out there. It's really nice in here. How are they?
Very good.
Alright, my turn. Let's see. Pick one. Pick these two. And a little bit of this. Oh, that's a lot. And a little bit of that.